And good Saturday morning, everybody. Good Saturday morning, Bobby D.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Good.
Good?
Yeah, I had a headache earlier, but
No, really?
it's gone away
Oh, good.
since you gave me that Tylenol.
Good. Yeah, glad you're doing good.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm great.
Oh, are you now?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, well,
Good.
I'm great because it's Saturday. Uh, we're here for the people. Well, you know how it is. But
Truth.
welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Good morning to you. This is the CCI radio show. Sam C and Bobby D.
Already lost one.
And we lost one. Well, I open my big mouth and people just leave. So,
That's okay.
but anyway, Sam C, Bobby D.
Got him back.
Oh, let me say this one more time. Sam C and Bobby D, the Coverage Connection, your favorite weekend duo. Sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can follow Vibrant Souls on Instagram and you can email Vibrant Souls at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. So, good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Donetta. Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for joining us this morning. And if this is your first time, if you are within, just kind of browsing around and you happen to find who are these two people, the CCI radio show. What we do is we have some fun here every Saturday, which we're going to have some fun today.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to go ahead and get this show started. So, globally connected and connecting the world for 13 years and counting. We are the CCI radio show, and our show begins in just a matter of moments.
That is correct.
All right, welcome back to the show. We are happy that you are here. And again, if this is your first time, welcome aboard. We are happy to those of you who have already subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you haven't, we ask that you do so. Thank you to those who are new to the channel by way of our shorts, because we do a lot of shorts lately.
That's right.
So little quirky, random things that we do. So
people like food
and quirky stuff.
That's true. That's true.
At least, we think.
That's true.
But thanks, Senator. We appreciate that. We just haven't used that intro in a long time.
That's true.
But we've had it for a while. So
speaking of like quirky things, I had a strange dream.
Do tell.
For some reason.
Yeah, you woke up staring at me.
Well, I always wake up staring at you.
Yeah, you were just like.
Well, but this was early in the morning, so you were asleep. And I woke up and I thought I was dreaming about my parents, but I don't even know what I was dreaming about with them, but it was just so random. And then I woke up. Oh, I know what it was. We had on overnight on the TV. We fell asleep to Showtime at the Apollo. And for some reason I was dreaming of my parents. And then I was like hearing this screaming, what ended up being Patti LaBelle.
Screaming?
I thought it was screaming, but it was Patti singing.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, what is going on? What's happening? And then I open my eyes and I look over at my phone to get what the time was. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's 1:14 in the morning. My goodness. And then I went to the bathroom and I came back and I'm like, really? It's 1:14? And then I looked at the clock. It was 4:11. I don't know what was happening. So
Wow.
maybe your mom could look at the dream book and maybe come up with some numbers from that. But then again,
Oh,
maybe
boy.
411 or 11 or 11 or 114 might be something. I don't
Oh
know.
boy.
So,
All
I
right.
don't know.
Well, I guess you can ask her after the show, or you can ask her at some point.
Yes. So I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was just wild. So I thought it was 114, but it was really 411.
411. Okay.
So
Well, we'll see what that means.
yeah, maybe
I'll
that
talk
means
to her
something.
about that.
It sounds good. Maybe that means something.
Yeah, it could.
Could be.
Yeah, Danetta says I'm off this weekend, so I can catch up on the shorts after the show.
That's true.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
And there's more coming.
Yeah, there's more coming. Yeah, but it's random stuff.
Today, I also found out is National Foodie Day.
Well, I'm all about food, so I can get down.
It's true.
Yeah.
But foodie is not only about eating the food. It's like taking pictures of it and like posting it, to make it look really appetizing and stuff like that. So today is National Foodie Day, and I thought that was fun. I actually wrote down some things and left them over there.
Yeah. Well, we can incorporate that into today's show.
That's true, but it's National Foodie Day today.
Yeah, I say we do that. Say we incorporate that since it is that day.
Yes.
Add it. Danetta says, "Well, that's my day. Laugh out loud. Love food and taking pics." Here we go.
But see, to make the food look delicious and appetizing and making people want the food, so today is Foodie Day.
Foodie Day. Speaking of food, if you didn't get a chance to go and see the latest episode of Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubby yesterday, that was a very unique treat that you had talked about yesterday. And it was really good.
Yeah. I forgot what I did. Oh, the Dubai chocolate?
Yes. Yeah, that was very, very good. So hey, good morning, sister.
Hey, what's happening?
Yeah, good to have you here. So if you guys didn't see the latest episode of Cooking Fun, make sure you go back right here on the YouTube channel and check that out. And it is Black Music Month, and we are going to be wrapping that up today. Also, I just wanted to state just a couple things real quick. I know that, and I don't have the picture for this one, but and I forgot, and I'm really upset about it. We are also, I know, a couple days ago, actually Thursday, was the anniversary of Michael Jackson's passing.
That was the 25th.
It was a Thursday, 25th. I'm sorry, Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Wednesday. So,
it's been
how many
15
years?
15 years.
Has it been that long?
15, 2009.
Wow.
It's amazing that just to think that 2009 has been 15 years.
15 years?
15 or 14? Wait, somebody said 15. So
wait a minute.
2009. Wouldn't that be 16?
I think it's 16 years.
16.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 16.
Wow. Do you remember where you were when you got the news that Michael Jackson had passed?
Yeah, I think I was sitting here actually.
Oh, you were sitting here?
Yeah, I think so. No, I lied. I was at Mom and Dad's awaiting, I think Terry and I were there, awaiting them to come home from, they were on a cruise. Mm-hmm. And then their anniversary was the next day.
Yeah.
So we were awaiting their arrival, I believe. I think so. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. Well, like I said, 15 years or 16 years of MJ. Rest in peace to MJ. His music still continues. Also, want to throw this up here real quick. We lost another legend here the other day, Walter Scott of the legendary Whispers. So our condolences go out as well, because the Whispers, one of I can't say mine, but I'm sure everybody. I mean, everybody has a favorite Whisper song.
True.
Me, I've got two. I've got, of course, Rock Steady,
Uh-huh.
and what's the other one? Get You in the Mood.
Oh, okay.
I love that. So rest in peace to Walter Scott as
Mm-hmm.
well. Sis or Danetta says, I hope your parents enjoyed their wedding anniversary. 60 years, such a blessing. And Terry
Yes.
says, I was driving to the airport to pick them up.
Oh, okay.
She's
So
like,
maybe I was just sitting at their house, maybe. I
wow.
don't know where I was. I
Hey,
don't know.
speaking of, do you mind
But
if I
thank you.
could? Yeah.
But thank you to Netta for asking about that. Yes, I think they did have a good day. However, we did have some stray thunderstorms and stuff go through here, so they lost power for not too long, maybe a
Mm-hmm.
little over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so we're gonna do some celebrating
Yes.
with them today.
And speaking of, you don't mind if I put our beautiful people up on the screen, do you?
Of course.
All right. So here we have our lovely mom and dad right here. Of course, this is like one of my favorite pictures.
Yeah, I
From
like
them.
that picture too. That was a picture that they took for the church um, uh, address
book.
or whatever they call it, a directory.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I thought that was a lovely picture of them.
But then this is also one of my favorites.
You always, for some reason, like pictures of husbands leaning over for some reason, leaning over their wives or something.
Yeah, I guess I do. But yeah, 60 years, definitely a great thing. You know, mom and dad, again, happy anniversary. I know it was a couple days ago, but I mean, you guys are still celebrating, and we're going to celebrate
That's right.
later. So, yeah, sisters, they look aight. But the Netta says they are too cute. So, yeah, had to put that up on the screen for that. So, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. What else do you have for us?
Well, I was thinking that since we were going to talk a little bit about their anniversary being 60 years, that is amazing. And 60 years is the diamond anniversary. However, the folks that are listening, you don't have to wait till 60 years to give diamonds. Please feel free to give diamonds at any time. And feel free to give diamonds to your favorite Saturday hosts as well, especially the female one, because she likes diamonds. Anyway, being that it's the diamond anniversary, 60 years, that takes us back to 1965. And 1965 was a great year for music. So since it is Black Music Month, Mom and Dad's anniversary month, and 60th wedding anniversary, I thought that whenever you're ready to do the music, the Black music history trivia, we could do music from 1965 specifically.
Actually, I'm ready for it.
Oh, you're ready for it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Yeah, I think this would be good. Yeah, let's get it in, get it on. Yeah, you know.
Okay, so
it's gonna be good.
Now, Sam C does have written down folks who have won something. So I guess I'll be at the post office a bit next week, or maybe depending on. Okay, so somehow, I don't want to say somehow, I did it. I double booked things, so I got a lot happening today. So there's other things going on after Mom and Dad's anniversary party. So so there's that. But depending on how non-tired I am tonight, Sam C will let me know who won what and or who will be winning. And he told me that we And you do have your list, right?
I just I'm starting a new list for if the lovely ladies here and whoever else wants to play. The trivia game today. There will be some prizes, as you were stating.
Right. So there are folks that have already won prizes from the past couple of weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I have to tell you, so as you all know, I don't wear a lot of big jewelry or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with it, of course. I just don't think I particularly look good with the larger earrings. Plus, on top of that, dealing with little people, this is about as big as I go. But I purchased some very beautiful earrings that I thought were perfect for giving away for the trivia. And this one, out of all of them, I will show you I'm not going to show you all of them, but this one just happens to be my absolute favorite. These happen to be my absolute favorite. And since it is Black History Month, I just love these. I just love these. So
actually, it was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. So these are my favorite, but there are others, and there's a few other colors and other things going on. So that's just a little preview of
what you could win.
What you could win. So,
mm-hmm.
All right. So there's that.
So I'm glad you're not showing them all.
No.
I'm glad that's just a sneak peek.
Just a sneak peek. Just wanted to show my favorite. And then I have there's some skinny ones that look like that too, but it doesn't say I love Africa. There's something else in the middle.
Okay.
So.
And then that said, those are cute.
Thank you. I really would wear them, but I can't, I can't wear that in front of my kids. They would be ripped out of my ears and torn up on the floor.
That's funny.
Mrs. Cabbage, I like these. And then, they break them up and, this kids can be destructive. So no temptations for them. No, thanks.
Nope.
No, thanks. So, so the first question is going to be super easy, only because
only because Bobby picked it.
But no, because that was the first one that came up on this list.
I'm joking. I could see it.
And not only that, the particular group is still popular.
Yep.
So, I don't even have to. I just read the first question. I don't even have to read the names of the. Which group? Whoever gets it first, you could say gets a prize, or however you want to deal with it.
Okay.
Which group had their first U.S. #1 on the Billboard charts in 1965 with My Girl? 30 seconds. I don't even think we need that long. Just long enough to type it or even speak it into the.
So are we doing like whoever gets it first, or like are we just going to say whoever? Maybe it's like what I'll do is I think I'll do points.
Okay.
So I think at the end of the whole thing, whoever has the most points wins.
Okay.
Wins a prize.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think that was.
Yep, Danetta got it.
There you go.
Temptations. One got a point for Danetta. All right. Okay. Danetta, you get a point.
Now this is funny. I answered specifically 1965, and they only give me one trivia from 1965. Okay. Well, that's okay. All righty.
I know the answer to that one.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you do. All right, but this isn't 1965, but it's 1966. Okay, so I'll let that slide.
Danetta said, I'm still sleep typing, but I did know that one. But sleep typing.
Well,
What is sleep typing?
I mean, she's sleepy right now.
Oh,
And
oh,
she's typing.
oh. Okay, sleep typing, like sleepwalking.
Almost.
Okay, sleep typing. I've never heard that term before. That's interesting.
This group had previously reached the charts in both the UK and the US with Twist and Shout in 1962. After joining Motown, they repeated the feat in 1966 with This Old Heart of Mine is Weak for You. Who are they? Junior Walker and the All-Stars, the Contours, the Isley Brothers, or the Elgins?
Oh, those are some pretty good groups there.
Yeah, that's actually a good.
I already knew who it was.
All right, so
you want to repeat the
question?
You want to repeat the
Answer
the choices again?
All right, the choices are Junior Walker and the All Stars, the Contours, the Isley Brothers, and the Elgins, who incidentally were once the Temptations.
Yes, they were. Yeah, who would know that better than you?
Okay, let's see.
Oh, that's good.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. All right.
I think we stumped everybody with this one.
Oh, no. Okay. Well, you could give the answer. Would you like to reread that?
No.
Okay.
I think they didn't like that question. You can tell because if it goes silent, they're like, I don't know that one.
All right. This group had previously reached the charts in both the US and UK with Twist and Shout in 1962. After joining Motown, they repeated the feat in 1966 with This Old Heart of Mine is Weak for You. Who are they? They are...
You can read the answers again.
Oh, okay. They are either Junior Walker and the All-Stars, the Contours, the Isley Brothers, or the Elgins. They are the Isley Brothers.
Yep.
All right. You think this one is good? Are you sure?
For me, yes. Maybe for anybody else, no.
Okay. I'll try it.
You could try it. Yeah, I know exactly who it is without even...
Okay. Who achieved their highest chart position in both the US and UK with What Becomes of the Brokenhearted?
You got 4 choices there, too.
Jimmy Ruffin, Marv Johnson, Marvin Gaye, Edwin Starr. All right.
Actually, if it's easier for people, they can just put A, B, C, or D.
Oh, okay.
Or 1, 2, 3, or 4.
That sounds good. So Jimmy Ruffin is 1
or
A. Marv Johnson
is 2 or B.
Marvin Gaye
is 3 or C.
Edwin Starr
is 4 or D.
That was another hard one, huh?
Well, it depends on depends on how interested everybody. They might be like, I don't like these trivia questions. Hey, I'm sorry, but we are sticking with this year. Like this, this is I know who it is.
Okay.
I could tell you.
All right. Give the answer. Oh, you want to whisper? I thought so. Okay.
That's and believe it or not, Danetta got it right.
Hey.
Yep.
All right.
So it's 2 for Danetta. I think Danetta's trying. She said, I want to say Marvin because I know. Nope, you had Jimmy Ruffin. That's right. So Danetta's got 2 so far.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Let's switch to another one. All right. Nope.
I don't know that one.
Nope.
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 I think Motown.
I was trying to. There we go.
What?
Oh well.
I don't like the way they have the questions. There.
Yeah, yeah, I don't like the way that.
Maybe we should kind of.
I don't like the way that one is worded. It's weird.
1965.
Well, they didn't give it to me. I looked for that before. All right, here we go. Let's go here. Okay. All right, let's see. Okay. Here we go. Now, see, this is the thing about. Let me see. All right, let's see because see, this is the problem. It'll give this, and I want specifics. Like you see how specific I was, and then it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
Those look better.
That looks better. Okay.
More clear too.
Which all-female group was the first to reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 with a Motown song in 1965? Now, you don't have to name the song, or you can.
You'll give it with the song?
But yeah, that you could, but definitely give the name of the group, but you don't have to say which song it was.
Mm-hmm. Hey, good morning, Zoma.
Good morning, Miss Zelma.
It's our traveling lady.
Oh, look at that. She got it right away.
Oh, all right. Well, good morning to you. And you have answered the question.
You have answered the question. You missed the beginning, Zelma. I was showing, well, I only showed these because these ones are my favorites of what the prizes look like.
This is just a sneak peek here.
Just a sneak peek. But you don't know, you might not get these specifically, but there's a lot.
There are some other things.
There's a lot of beautiful, beautiful ones over here. So
real quick, Zelma, I got a quick question for you. Did you enjoy your trip? Because we were loving everything that you were doing there. And you just look so happy and refreshed and look like she's not coming back. Like I'm staying where I am. I thought maybe you had built like a house or a condo where you were.
You were having a good time.
You know?
You were having a good time, Selma. I was not mad at that, I have to tell you. I was not mad.
She said, "Oh, super cute." She said way too much. I get it. Well, we're glad you came back because, like I said, we didn't think you were. You're like, I'm never coming back. I'm building my spot right here. I own this whole land now.
Yes.
So it's like this land is the land of Zelma. So I am not coming back.
Actually, that does.
Hey, the land of Zelma. That sounds.
I was going to
good.
say that. I like that.
The land of Zelma.
The land of Zelma. That could be like a book, like a novel. Like one of those fantasy novels. It'll be like Queen Zelma in the land of Zelma.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. No, okay. And Vanetta said, I was with Zelma in spirit.
Me too. I
think we all were.
I wasn't gonna. I couldn't get on the plane. I would have messed up Zelma's vacation like that. I couldn't.
We missed you too.
Oh yeah, we missed you.
We're just happy you had a great time.
Yeah, we were living vicariously through you.
Yeah, like what's someone doing right now? She ain't thinking about nobody.
That's
she's
good.
Having fun.
That's good.
Yeah, you shouldn't be thinking about
nobody.
Don't think about us.
She shouldn't have to think about nobody, especially while she's on vacation.
Hey, yeah, just do
supposed
you.
to be on vacation.
Yeah, Anyway,
That's what I said before.
Well, we are happy to have you
I'm
back,
on
though.
vacation.
Yeah, it's nice that you were able to pop in, and Anyway, back to the music trivia.
Yes, so Zelma, this is music trivia from 1965 specifically because my parents just celebrated their 60th wedding anniversary and they got married in 1965. So that's where this is coming from. All right, now. Let me see.
That it?
No. Let me see. That's pretty okay. That's pretty tough though, but I'll try.
Really?
I feel like that could. Well, we'll see.
Maybe not.
Okay. What is the name of the instrumental group that had a hit with Shotgun in 1965? Don't go looking it up. Don't go looking it up.
One of the most popular instrumentals.
It is?
Mm-hmm. Anytime you hear it, you're like, I know who that is.
But the Shotgun I'm thinking of has lyrics to it.
It's well.
I said shotgun.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
But that's lyrics.
Danetta said, what?
That's lyrics.
Okay, wait a minute.
How is it?
So, Danetta, do you need the question repeated again, or are you just trying to figure out what the question was? Or maybe read the question one more time.
Okay, read the question.
No, you.
Oh. What was the name of the instrumental group that had a hit with Shotgun in 1965? And they don't give us
no multiple choice.
They don't give us a multiple choice.
You just have to type an answer in. But she says, no, I don't know. Oh, she said, no, I don't know. Laugh out loud.
When you hear the name of the group, you'll know what it is. I'm just kind of surprised that they're calling them that.
Instrumental, because they're really not. Actually,
well, that's Shotgun is not an instrumental.
Totally an instrumental. But I will say this. The name of this group was actually in one of the other questions that we posed previously.
Oh. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, I suppose it was.
Yep, it was.
Mm-hmm.
Any takers? Any guesses? Y'all can guess a name. I mean, whether it's right or wrong. I mean, Motown had so many different people out there.
Truth.
You never know. You throw a name out there, throw a group name out there, you might be right.
It's true.
Crickets? Oh, she's saying crickets. Oh, that's what I say. I don't remember that group. I'm an idiot. I was about to say the cricket. No, wait a minute. I was like, what did they sing? And I was like, literally.
I don't know what the crickets
I think she means crickets.
Right.
Okay.
It is crickets.
Okay. Yeah. Don't be like me and think before you talk.
However, Danetta has a story about crickets that would just blow your mind. So
she just said it.
Yes.
While we're waiting, I just wanted to mention something. What is it? She said, what's the story, Bobby? Well, actually, it's not really.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not my story. It was Danetta's story.
Well,
so that was Danetta's.
If I were to say this, do you think Danetta would get mad at me?
Depends, probably.
Or do you think she'll reach through here and like grab my neck?
Yes.
One won't say it anyway. So, because I think it's funny. So.
Oh, jeez.
One with this, right? Well, but you gotta admit, I hope this makes Danetta laugh.
It will.
It will, momentarily. But then after the show's over, now that might not be the case.
Okay.
I think she'll be okay during the show, but then after. But I gotta say it. I gotta say something here.
Well, Zelma, we'll see. If Danetta gives me permission, I'll tell.
Yeah. Well, this has nothing to do with that, but I just wanted to say, I'm trying to figure out how to. I've been so frustrated with our cell phone carrier lately.
Is that right?
Yeah, and I was thinking of a new carrier.
You have, huh?
Yeah, you know who?
Who?
Cricket Wireless.
He is ridiculous, by the way.
Oh, sorry, I had to do that.
She's laughing at you.
Okay, for now.
For now.
Oh man, I've been waiting to say that. Now I gotta lock my system. I think.
Mm-mm.
No, wait a minute.
See, now we're gonna have to tell the story now.
No, we're not.
But if someone says that's okay.
I couldn't even get the thing out without like this, because I knew I was going to say it eventually. But
sometimes you just can't tell folks stuff.
Woo. Okay.
Pitiful.
Well, back to the music we go.
Back to the music. Did you get it out of your system?
Yes. And I don't know if anybody's going to guess this. I can't even remember which one we just asked.
Oh, this one.
Oh, okay. So
now I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something to you as we're awaiting Danetta's permission. But
which we may or may not get.
Right, especially since you laughed.
Well, if I look on my social media later and if I see either one less person or somebody restricts me or something, then I'll wonder. I'll know exactly why.
So
yeah, I would have caused it. Sorry.
So sorry.
She said, I was almost she laughing at me. So okay, shotgun instrumentals.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
Yeah, that was very
I think the word instrumental is what threw it all off.
Yeah, the instrumental group. All right, the instrumental group is Junior Walker and the All Stars, but the song really Shogun is not an instrument. Maybe they were an instrumental group before Shotgun. I guess I don't know. Yeah, but anyway,
that cricket worked my nerves. He is in cricket heaven now. R.I.P. Jimmy the Cricket and his baby. What? There was more than one?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Poor Danetta had to deal with.
Well, you know what? I guess I shouldn't have laughed then.
She had to deal with 2 crickets yesterday.
2? Well, maybe Danetta, they just like you. Maybe they just wanted to spend time with you. Danetta. Maybe they wanted to watch a movie with you or something.
Danetta.
What were you watching? Maybe they were interested in it.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Well, they could have been.
Not the baby. Poor Danetta just had to deal with these crickets. And she lives in the, I think so. Oh, okay. Danetta lives in a very woodsy, naturey part of Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Just outside of Chicago. So she's not in the city. She's in the more woodsy, more wooded, lovely, kind of.
She said they were loud, Sam.
They were loud.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Danetta left me a voice clip, and the it was loud on the voice clip, so I could just imagine what it was like in person.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow.
I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not okay with this.
Don't they have rage for crickets?
Would you consider, I don't know, that's a good question. Would you consider a cricket a flying insect?
Yes.
So
it's a flying, jumping insect.
I mean, but
When they rub
does
their
it
legs together.
fly? It jumps, but does it fly?
It has wings. I thought it did.
I don't know. But
Wait a minute, how do they get in trees?
can't they? Well,
I
you
thought they
just like
flew.
you said. You
I
said
said
they
they fly.
jump.
I've seen them jump too. So
I mean, I don't know if they fly, but they do have stuff for the
well, it's
flying.
not like they can't jump from the ground to the tree. So I mean, I'm sure they fly up to the tree.
Why not? They're just this big.
Yeah.
Maybe they can. I don't know.
Maybe they're like squirrels. I don't know.
I have no idea.
She said, "Yes, the baby Zelma. They all had to go. They jumped so high, it looks like they're flying. I thought they turn into locusts when they fly."
Oh,
That's a good question. Wow.
Yeah, so poor Donetta had to,
So basically, you had the day of the locust, huh?
Yeah.
Like that episode of Cosby Show, huh?
Yeah.
Only we weren't dealing with Sandra, you're dealing with the actual crickets.
Yes, actual cricket.
Wow.
So,
Anyway.
Yeah, there's that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah, well, sorry to hear about that. I mean, I know I laughed and all, but I had to make my little remark.
Especially with the cricket cellular.
Well, that was
cricket wireless.
Well, that was kind of lame, and stupid, right? I mean, if you think about now that I think about it, that is probably the dumbest joke I probably said that I could have thought of, because it's the only thing that I could think of.
Cricket wireless. I mean, that's something.
Really?
That is.
Needless to say, it's quiet here in Markham now.
Yes, I bet.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I think Jeanette handled that.
Mm-hmm.
I think she handled it.
Well, we're glad you handled it.
It's handled.
Yeah, it's handled. Yeah, I bet it is.
And speaking of silly things, Sam C and I were watching YouTube, one of our pastimes here at the ranch here, and
trying to figure out what you're talking about here. This could go either way.
I think you know where it's going. So
Am I going to hum a song?
You are.
Oh no! I thought you had that out your system.
It is not.
I'm surprised you didn't put it on in the middle of the night and start singing.
Ooh, I could turn it on TV.
No. And I'm surprised you didn't turn it on in the middle of the night and start singing is what I'm saying.
I thought about it.
I'm glad you didn't.
It's almost out of my system. Almost. So, for whatever reason, well, for the longest time, there were just certain SNL videos that we would watch that would come up and everything. They would, I guess, I was watching them so much they just kept coming up on our thing. Mm-hmm. Just kept coming up.
Like watch now.
Right. So like the one with RuPaul at the library with the kids. I love that one so much.
We were watching that one forever. That is funny though.
That one was funny and it's still funny. And if you've ever seen it, RuPaul is the celebrity guest that comes to read books to the kids at the library. It's like a Saturday morning library visit with a celebrity. So he's the celebrity and he comes and he says, I brought some reading glasses. So I wish I would have had my shades. So anyway, he puts on these shades. He gives all the kids little sunglasses and then he puts his on. And he goes, the library is open. So if you are a viewer of RuPaul and he says the library is open.
Everybody knows what that means.
You know what that means. So that means he's getting ready to read
you
but
the
not
filth.
Right. He's gonna read you the filth. So he goes through, he's reading the covers of these children books to filth, basically. So like Madeline, of course, as everybody knows, Madeline, little girl, she's marching around with other little friends and by the why am I saying Statue of Liberty? Not the Statue of Liberty. Why can't I think about it? I'm losing it.
You've seen it more.
Anyway,
we get the picture.
You know what I'm talking in France, the
Eiffel
Eiffel Tower. Thank you. So RuPaul says, "Ooh, Madeline." Well, first he said Madeline from Ludwig, and then the last name is like Beamer or Berman or something like
and
that.
he didn't know what it was.
He didn't know what it was, and he said Beethoven. So Ludwig Beethoven. And ooh, Madeline. Like, first of all, child, the Eiffel Tower is not in the woods. If you're gonna draw France, you better draw France right. we won't.
Yeah, we get
that.
the rest of it.
And he said, if you know, so I mean, but it's just so cute. I love it. It just cracks me up. And you know, at the end, this one little girl, she tried to read somebody too, but she didn't really get it right. But it was really funny. So it's definitely one to watch. So now all this stuff from back in the day is now coming up. So now we're getting flooded with SNL things from 10, 20 years ago.
Oh no.
So as we know, and we are super proud of this person because he is in the Gen X, yes, the Gen X range.
Used to be in a very popular TV show.
Yes. None other than
Kenan Thompson.
Kenan Thompson is.
I used to be a big Kenan and Kel fan.
Love them.
Still watch
Still
today.
love them. But Kenan, I'm sure, as you all know, is the longest tenured comedian in SNL history. He's been there 25 going on 26 years. And SNL
That's hard to believe.
I know, isn't that crazy? And SNL just, this year they're celebrating their 50th anniversary. So that is amazing.
They so silly.
They're so silly.
Yeah, they are.
But it is amazing because this still young Black man has been with them for 25, 26, half of the show's history. So that we're just so happy and proud. Shout out to Kenan for
like he knows us.
Right. But still shout out. You never know. You might know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. Anyway, I don't know what the name of the character is, but it keeps popping up. And he's, as most of the things that they seem to like Kenan to do, he's hosting a show, and he's got this Jerry curl wig on and this burgundy suit. And the name of the show is called What Up With That. So he sings his own theme song, and Sam and I have been watching it all week long and
singing
the song.
We want to do it now? I don't think if we do the theme music to this make believe show, I don't think I'm gonna get through the rest of our show.
I don't think so either.
But I feel like I have to do it now because it's kind of funny, and I think our friends will never look at us the same way.
Okay, you got to type in SNL. What up with that, or what's up with that? But it comes up as what up with that, and it is so funny because Kenan is ridiculous, as we know, and so I don't think I can do it without laughing.
I know I'm gonna laugh.
All right.
Wait a minute, you got do. Are you really gonna do it?
I don't know. You want to?
Like Kendrick Lamar. Are you really gonna do it?
It's a cultural divide. Get it on the flow.
You
really got to do it? 40 acres and a mule. This is bigger than the music. I forgot.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's close enough.
Hit now, right. Do the back like.
You know they said do it. Instigator.
All right.
No, we're gonna do it anyway. All right, wait, we got okay. Ready?
Okay,
good. Nah, I'm really gonna do this now.
Okay.
Don't leave me hanging.
You gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm
gonna do it.
I'm going. Okay. Well, we're gonna do it together. We're gonna do the theme music.
Okay.
Ooh-wee.
What's up with that? What's up with that? Ooh wee. What's up with that? What's up with that? That's not the way it starts.
Now, wait a minute. I
Woke up this morning, had to get out of bed, had a big old cup of coffee to clear my head. I don't know what the something, I don't know, something, whatever. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Ooh wee.
Oh man.
I
Could you imagine it's just like we're just out somewhere and all of a sudden this thing just hits us?
But the worst part about it is not worst part. I should say funniest part. He will have celebrity guests. No, this is the thing.
I don't know who was the worst one.
I don't know who the worst
Who the most mad one was.
He had Samuel L. Jackson,
On one.
Paul Rudd on one, Mike Tyson who was on one, Paul Simon. So these people come on this show thinking that they're gonna be interviewed by whatever. I can't remember what.
Remember that Bill O'Reilly?
Oh, Bill O'Reilly. Yeah, him.
Yeah, okay.
Somebody just pulled in. Anyway, so he's the host of the show, and there's 3 guests on the show. So there's another celebrity. It doesn't really matter. They have like the most popular celebrity to be interviewed first. Then they have the semi-celebrity next, and then they have the same guy who's third to be spoken to. I should know his character's name, but anyway, and he's just sitting there waiting for his turn, and it never gets to him because Keenan keeps singing. So that would be like, okay, so do you want to be Keenan or you want me to be? Are you gonna be the celebrity or I'll be the celebrity?
I'll be Keenan.
Okay. So I'll be Samuel. I'll be Samuel. Okay, so
I'm just gonna do something random. It might not be exactly.
No, it doesn't have to be exact. So
I'm looking at you. You're talking.
Right. So Samuel L. Jackson, like, well, so thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. And then all of a sudden you start hearing theme music, instrumental playing.
I'll do it.
And so okay, so thank you for having me on the show. I appreciate it. So I wanted to come on the show and talk, since this is the holidays, I wanted to talk about my...
Want to talk about the holidays.
Don't interrupt me while I'm trying to tell you what's going on.
Don't interrupt me.
Well, anyway, I'm going to tell you about the foundation that I was able to...
All about the foundation.
Then Samuel starts getting angry. So now you got it. So I was like, are you interrupting me? I need to talk about this Samuel L. Jackson Foundation.
Want to talk about the foundation.
Foundation, nation.
Oh yeah, foundation, nation, foundation, nation.
Ooh, wee. What's up with that? What's up with it?
And he just,
ooh, wee. Then he walks into the audience as he's singing this. Then as he's singing that, he'll walk into the audience, and the people in the front row might be like a group of little Keenans or like the Kappas, and they all start dancing with him. It's the most ridiculous show. And he tried to get Samuel. And Samuel, Samuel don't play.
No.
Samuel was about to cuss at him. And so Keenan almost broke character, which was hysterical. He's like, Samuel, he's like, don't go there. We're gonna get in trouble. What you about to do costs money. Don't do it.
looking at the comments here while we're doing. Another said Mike Tyson had to be hilarious with his fine self.
Oh
with
gosh.
With his fine self. Laugh out loud. You think Mike Tyson is fine? Okay. And then
I'm mad at him that he put the
thing on his head, the face.
Yeah, like all the I love the tattoos. If you put the tattoos from here down is fine, but don't put them on your face. Don't do that to your face.
Zoma said you should have stopped it. You could have stopped at Samuel.
That's exactly right.
And then Zoma says, this sounds like comedy pillow talk. And Vanessa said, get it, Sam. She's like, Vanessa, I can hear Samuel L. Jackson letting the MFs out.
He almost did. Yeah.
And Danetta said, I love Mike's body.
True. Yeah, he's still got a great body.
I'm not denying the man's, the man is still, for his, wow, even for his age.
Yeah.
When he was fighting, was it Jake Paul?
Mm-hmm.
He was still ripped.
Oh, of course.
He'll
always be ripped.
Honestly,
always.
I'm not going to go there with this, but they paid Mike to lose this. That's just my honest
I could accept
opinion.
that.
Because honestly, Mike, he just needed 1 or 2 hits, and that little boy would have dropped. Come on now, Mike Tyson. There's no Evander Holyfield could have beat that dude. Look, Lennox Lewis could have beat this guy. And these people, all these other people retired. You mean to tell me Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson, the baddest guy in the business back in the day? The late George Foreman could have beat this kid.
The late Muhammad Ali.
The late Muhammad Ali could have whooped him.
The late Marvelous Marvin.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Yeah, this dude.
How about my Puerto Rican sensation? Where are
Marlon Williams at? Yeah, the late. What's
Hector
Camacho or Hector Macho
Camacho.
Yeah, you really had a thing for him, didn't you?
I thought he was cool. He was.
Could you imagine if you would have met him back in the day?
Yeah, that would have been cool.
He was pretty cool. With his little S curl.
Superman, the Superman S.
Yeah, he was a bad dude.
Right on.
That was a bad dude.
He was. Yep.
Yeah. What's the other guy? Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh yeah, Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah,
De La Hoya could have beat that dude. Anybody could have beat this guy. Everybody I just mentioned. Yeah, you could have beat this guy.
No, I couldn't have beat him.
You remember that song? Remember that song, the Fresh Prince, the Jazzy Jeff Fresh Prince had back in the day? I think I can
beat Mike Tyson.
Honestly, no. Mike Tyson should have not been beat him. That's Mike. That. But
Poor Mike Tyson.
Vanetta said, "Sam, you can take him." Yeah,
go for it.
Well, I would. You know what? If I saw Mike go like this, I would just lay on the ground and say, "You got it."
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
"Give me my money."
How much for my payday? That's it. I will pay to fall down.
That'll be the biggest payday you ever had.
I will fall down before you hit me. I will get the biggest payday for acting like you're gonna hit me. I'm like, oh, I got a cramp. Oh, I crick in my neck. Oh, I just fell down. Oh, I can't continue. Like count. They just keep counting.
Just stay down.
I can't get up.
Don't get up. Don't get up. Just stay down.
She said, Zelma said that part he got paid for. Not knocking my head.
Mm-hmm.
Show me the money.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'd have been running around the circle.
Mm-hmm.
Just run around inside there.
You want to do one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more
question.
Okay. Did we say what the? Oh yeah, we said we did, Junior. Okay.
Yeah, we fall down, but we get up is what the another said.
Sure did.
Yeah.
All right. One last Motown song from 1965.
Yep.
I don't even know how we got it. I was thinking about Keenan. I don't even know how we did that.
Yeah, anything.
Anyway, what Motown song released in 1965 is known for its distinctive bass line and call and response vocals? Now,
should we kind of give a multiple choice here?
Yeah.
Should we think of some group names?
I've got group names. Number one, you might have to write the names down so I don't forget who I said. Number 1, The Temptations. Number 2, Junior Walker and the All-Stars. Number 3, The Four Tops. Number 4, The Contours. Number 5, The Elgins.
So you want to repeat those answers one more time?
Yes, but I don't remember what I just said.
I just remember. Okay.
You want me to read the
Nope.
the thing? Okay.
Yeah, read the question and I'll read the multiple choice answers.
What Motown song released in 1965 is known for its distinctive bass line and call and response vocals? Oh, we should have said a song, not a group.
Well, since we did that, we can accept the group.
Yes,
We'll accept the group. If they can
name.
get the group, then we'll tell what the song is.
Okay,
That makes sense?
that's fair.
So since we kind of did that, Ab wasn't
Well,
looking either.
pick some. We can pick songs from each of those groups.
Okay. All right. So is the song "My Girl" from the Temptations?
Mm-hmm.
Is it "Will You Shotgun Again"? Junior Walker and the All-Stars.
Shotgun. Shoot 'em
Let's see.
running. Who else did I say?
Let's see. Is it the Four Tops? Is it the Let's see. I think I'm actually gonna give what the names of the songs are.
Okay.
I don't
Anything
know.
from the Temps?
I don't know the name of this. I don't know the song.
The Temps.
Yeah, I'll just use 4.
No. The Temps. Temp song.
Oh. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of which one. They got so many.
For Once in My Life.
Oh. All right. So it was the songs, right?
Yes.
All right. So you read the question one more time, and I'll read what songs are here, and they can just pick from a song.
Yes. What Motown song released in 1965 is known for its distinctive bass line and call and response vocals?
Okay.
Could it be
Is the answer "My Girl"?
by The Temptations,
Shotgun,
by Junior Walker and the
and
All-Stars,
Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch?
by the Four Tops,
Mm-hmm. Is it "Do You Love Me"?
by the Contours,
Mm-hmm. And "For Once in My Life"?
the Elgins?
Yep.
Okay.
One of those 5 songs will get you the win for today. So depending on, because it looks like the Nut and Zelma are neck and neck here. So it depends on either we're going to end this round in a tie. If we get into a tie, then we will have a tiebreaker.
Oh.
But looking at the way the score is 2-1, the Nutta had a chance to pull this off and win it all for today. Zelma could tie this game, and then we go into overtime with this. Okay, so Zelma said the Contours.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so Zelma, unfortunately, that is not the right answer.
Are you giving second chances or what?
I will give a second chance there.
Okay.
I'll give you a chance to answer more than once. So maybe twice?
Sure.
So I'll give you two chances to get an answer here. So we're not going to say. That's it. But Contours, that is the incorrect answer.
Okay, you could cross out the Contours.
Yeah. So I'll read the names of the songs again. Or the choices: "My Girl," "Shotgun," "Sugar Pie Honey Bunch," or "For Once in My Life."
Ooh, wee.
What up with that?
Oh no. I think
Been
it's
singing this all day
I
now.
think it's stuck in my head now.
You're not gonna walk in a grocery store and sing this, are you? Like when the person's, "How you doing today?" Ooh, what do you think they're looking at you like?
What's up with that?
You know?
What's up with that?
Wow, this must be hard.
It's a hard one. Now
You
I'm
know,
gonna
I don't know.
dance
I don't
to,
know what the more exciting part is. Well, this is kind of exciting because, like I said, it's funny because I'm looking at this. Zoma could, like I said, Zoma could tie this game. We can go into the final showdown, or Donetta could actually pull this off, and it'd be, But then Zoma's like, nope.
You know what else?
Zoma's got shotgun.
You know what else is playing in my mind now?
What?
They're not like us. They
I
not like us.
knew you were gonna say
They
that.
not like
All right, shotgun. Unfortunately, Zoma, that is the incorrect answer.
Oh. All right.
Unfortunately,
that leaves
so we've got three
left. Three left. So
should I just let it like whoever answers it first?
might as well.
Whoever answers it first. Okay, so now we're down to three. It's answer is either. Well, believe it or not, that is the incorrect answer.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Down to two. Oh boy.
All right, ladies, you're down to two now. The answer now is either For Once in My Life or Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. One of these is either going to win it for you or we're going to have a tie game.
Oh.
Which one's it going to be?
Do, 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 do.
Believe me, they never got it.
Oh, congratulations.
Donetta, you have won Black Music Trivia for today. Let me mark this down. On June 28th, 2025, you are the winner. Congratulations for winning. And For Once in My Life. Unfortunately, Zoma, that is the incorrect answer. But there is
you've
a but.
won too.
Yeah, there is a but there.
Yes, that is.
We can't go away without having
Absolutely.
give either one of you something because you both took the time to participate.
Yes, we appreciate it. Thank you.
So congratulations to you both. I'm laughing at what Donetta just said. We put her through some stuff. She's gonna get you.
She'll get you for laughing about that cricket.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that a long time. Oh yeah.
Yeah, how quick that was.
Oh yeah.
How quickly we forget.
I guess my memory kind of
lapsed
about that. Yeah.
You wanted Donetta to chase after me, huh?
Well,
instead of you.
Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to do that. That just happened.
I almost said something. Something that somebody said at our wedding. I didn't mean to
show up.
No, they meant to show up. That's the unfortunate thing. That's the unfortunate thing. And it was somebody's date. Somebody we didn't even know.
Oh.
We knew this person's date much better. And we had just met them at our wedding.
I think of who that is.
I don't even know his name anymore.
Did he have one?
I'm sure he did.
You mean Finding Dory?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have one.
He spent our well, let's just say I spent our reception talking to he and his date.
What was
pretty
that?
much you were dancing and mingling.
I was trying to get away.
Well,
I just kept
You
being
certainly wouldn't want to have been where I was.
I
so.
just kept being sucked back in.
But that's a good thing because you were the groom. You were supposed to be dancing and celebrating.
Yeah, but you were the bride.
I know. And for some reason, I guess nobody noticed me walking around in all white.
Isn't it all about the woman?
It's
The
both.
glitz and glamour is all about the woman. The groom is just there.
The groom is just there.
Yeah, the groom is just there because look, here's the
You
thing.
sound as bad as Jerry Seinfeld when he said that you take.
What?
Okay, so on Seinfeld's show, his show in the 90s, how he would start off with one of his stand-ups. He's in a club doing a stand-up. So in the stand-up, this particular stand-up, he's basically like, so what's up with the whole thing about the bride and the groom? He goes, well, really, it's the wedding vows. And he goes, the priest, the preacher, whoever it is that's over, that's residing over this marriage would say, like, okay, so, dearly beloved, and this and that and the other. And so then they turn to the bride and the groom and they say, not like, do you take Samuel Cubbage? They say, do you take this man? I thought that was so. And
Yeah, I
said,
remember that.
And the thing is that, the bride, she's dressed in all white or whatever. She's the one that stands out. And all of the men, including the groom, are dressed the same. So basically, the lady, she's ready. She's beautiful. She's ready to get married. And if the groom, the original groom, doesn't want to do it, the groom can move aside, and then the best man can step up. And do you want to marry this man?
That's dang on shame.
I thought that was pretty. I was like, okay, all right. But I'm like, that's very interesting.
I never thought about it
I never thought about it that way.
No. Doma said all. And then Danetta said, Dawn Netta in capital letters is going to get both of y'all, specifically Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Hey, I had to do it. I just had to do it. I know I got something coming for me too. I'll be expecting it.
Mm-hmm. So that is the end of the Motown 1965 hits.
So both of you lovely ladies do win today. So
yes,
thank you so much for playing trivia. Actually, this whole month.
Yes.
So we had a lot of fun celebrating Black music trivia this whole month.
And thank you for joining in with this last one to honor Mom and Dad's 60th. So
yes.
Thank you. So that was kind of fun.
Mom and Dad greatly appreciates all of your love, all of your support,
and well wishes. And we almost let the cat out of the bag of something that we got for them, but almost did.
Yep, glad you didn't.
But we will let you know what it was we got.
Later.
Maybe we could take a picture of it before they go. If not today, then the next time we're at the house. So
the net is already starting. It will be a gentle read, Sam. Laugh out loud. RuPaul style.
Wait, what else did RuPaul say on that? RuPaul said, okay, so he read.
Well, you're not even worth the crabs?
No, not the books.
Out of the books. Oh.
So that wasn't a part of the book. That was somebody watching. But anyway.
Oh.
He said, okay, so Madeline, and then
we're gonna have to watch.
I can't remember. Well, I know The Secret of the Old Clock, the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, why you look so orange? Shout out to Coco Montrese.
Yeah, I'm not joking. I won't do the rest of that. Actually, I didn't even do it right.
I love the Queens.
Yeah.
I love the Queens.
Zelma said, "Happy anniversary to Mom and Dad."
Thank you.
If Dad was on here, if Mom and Dad were on here right now, one of these days we're gonna try to get Dad on here.
They could be watching right now.
But I mean, could you imagine if we had that? We would just let Dad have it because like we would just sit back and smile because he would just admire everybody and everything. That's
yes, apparently,
and two very happy-go-lucky people.
Well, I wanted to say there was something else that I wrote down about today, and I think it did have something to do with 1965. Wait, let me see. No, that's not what I want there. The let me check. Uprising. No.
You type really fast.
No, I don't. But thank you. Oh, it was today's date. There was another thing about today's date. Today, in actually 1969, was the beginning of a series of spontaneous demonstrations by members of the LGBTQIA+ community against the police raid that took place in the early morning hours of June 28th, 1969. That was the Stonewall in Greenwich Village, New York.
Wow.
Yes. So I knew there was something else that I wanted to bring up. So shout out to the LGBTQIA+ community. Also, interestingly enough, June is Pride Month as well. So
I think we were talking about that before.
With just a little bit of Pride Month left. So if you have the opportunity,
up until Monday.
Right. If you have the opportunity, especially this weekend, check out the Pride things that are going on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of resistance now because of the administration.
Yeah, well,
but still, I say go out there,
do it,
celebrate.
Anyway.
Yeah, celebrate anyway. Who cares about the administration? They don't care about nothing. Nobody else.
They don't really care about us.
Stop.
In the words of the late great Michael Jackson, they don't.
No.
I said my piece. I'll leave it like that.
Leave it like that. Then leave it like that. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate it. Sam C probably wants to talk about the
upcoming stuff. Yeah. Before we go, tomorrow on our audio podcast, I had to put this up. Gospel Excellence with Bobby D. Tomorrow, as we continue to wrap up Black Music Month. Bobby D will be giving you the best gospel music and praise. So tomorrow it'll be ready for you. You will find it on SoundCloud, Podbean, and Buzzsprout. So for your listening pleasure, make sure that you tune into Gospel Excellence, and also make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel if you're not subscribed to it already. And we ask that you support the CCI radio show and our independent media programming on our channel, and all our other links as well by a monetary donation if you wish. We greatly appreciate that. To those of you who have already given, we greatly appreciate you. And we appreciate all of you who continue to tune in each and every week to not just the CCI radio show, YouTube show, but all of our other shows as well. And yeah, we do have some things coming up this week other than our YouTube stuff. Let's talk about Monday night. This coming Monday night.
Yeah. The Flow Assist.
Yeah, the Flow Assist is in town on Monday.
Mhm.
So she's touring right now, and we, Bobby D and I, will be at City Winery on Monday night to see the Flow Assist for the very first time. And actually, this is her.
Actually, this is a part of her tour. However, though, I'm hoping that there are more people that have decided to join us that day, because the ticket sales were a little low, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna buy tickets here.
So, yeah, so that's Monday. Oh, sorry.
Blue is available.
Okay. We'll see.
Well,
that's all taken.
The balcony's all taken, but not much of the. See, those are taken.
She said,
those two.
Danetta said, can we get a sneak peek of where you're eating today? And then Zelma said, woohoo, y'all picked my choice. She said, tag me in the photos. Okay. So no word can we go see the Flow Assist?
Oh, yes.
I think that's what she means. Danetta said, or do we have to wait for the shorts? Laugh out loud. Maybe Bobby will send it to you privately. We want to let the cat out the bag. Actually, yeah, I was going to say the shorts might be it, but yeah, if you only because I kind of read you the riot act with the crickets. Maybe I don't want Donetta coming after me. So maybe I'll ask Bobby to send you the name of where we're supposed to be going. And Zelma said they sleeping on her talent for real. So Monday night,
I know. I hope.
So supposedly Monday night we're going to go see the Flow Assist. Looking forward to that. Also, this is going to be funny. A couple of days after that, on Wednesday night, we'll
maybe not. I hate to say it.
All right, so let me backtrack this and say, supposedly, tentatively, we are seeing the Flow Assist on Monday night at City Winery. Tentatively, supposedly, we are seeing R&B icon Anthony David on Wednesday night at City Winery. Okay.
Unfortunately, there's only 14 seats that have been taken.
Well, supposedly. So, supposedly we're supposed to see the Flow Assist. Supposedly we're supposed to see Anthony David. And then, during the course of the week is just... So, basically, it's supposed to be a busy week.
Yes, it is.
And it's the 4th of July week, too.
Yes.
So, but we will be having our show.
You want to go see the yacht rocket if none of those things happen?
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I don't know about that.
Listen, a laid-back, feel-good start to a day of celebration. What's wrong with that? No. Okay.
Maybe.
No, probably not. Probably not.
Okay.
Right.
Guess we'll think about that. Zelma said, I'm still waiting on some postings. Oh, sorry, Zelma. Got it. I've been slacking. You can scold me. You can say you can say bad Sam. You can say it. I can take it. I know I've been bad. I can take it. I've been slacking. I don't mean to hurt anybody's feelings.
I think we've held up everybody's day enough.
Yeah, I know, I can tell. But anyway, so we will be having some good stuff, some new shorts on our YouTube channel. So make sure you find those. Tuesday Talks, a new one for you this Tuesday. Our etiquette class this week with Mrs. Cubbage right here. We have a new Cubbage critiques.
Maybe if he allows me to do it.
Yeah, it will be. A new Cubbage critiques this coming Thursday.
If you see a credit tip, you know what happened. Mm-hmm. Not that I tried to.
Well,
This one loves to do these things, by the way.
what, credit tips? Yeah, I do.
He loves he loves the camera more than you know.
But the funny thing is, when I'm off the camera, I'm not like this.
I know.
I'm
But
like completely laid back, and well, I'm laid back now.
I actually like the camera, but you take over. I let you have it.
I'm still shy.
I know. I know.
I'm shy right now.
Why to me?
No, I'm just shy right now. I mean, I'm not really the. I mean, I am. I could be a people person, but I'm not as outgoing as Bobby D is. I have to get to know you first. Bobby will just, yeah, hey, how you doing? Me, I'm just like, hey, and keep it moving. But she'll have an hour conversation with you. It's going to take me like 2 days to get like a conversation going with a person because I don't know them yet. So, you know. But anyway, Janetta says, I love the credit tips. Thank you. Yeah, greatly appreciate that. So, so we do have some good things on the way on our YouTube channel. So stay tuned for that. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And like I said, please continue to support the CCI radio show and our independent media programming right here. Greatly appreciate it.
That's right. Well, you ready to rock and roll? Because we got a busy day.
Yep. Ready to rock and roll, troll.
Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. And as Sam C says, check out everything on our channel as well. And thank you so much for joining us for a little bit of celebration for Mom and Dad's 60th wedding anniversary. That's lovely. I hope that that Sam and I can make it to 60. I'll be very old by then, but I hope
Really?
Well, it's a nice round number. So let's I think that 60 years is wonderful. As I said, it's the diamond anniversary. So I think that's lovely.
Yep.
So shout out to Mom and Dad. You want to put your favorite shot up there again on Mom and Dad. So shout out to Mom and Dad. We will see you and Carrie Lee real soon and party a bit. So we will see you all really, really soon. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery, today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you again really, really soon. Have a great day, everybody.